Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and today I'm bringing you the full drop list for this week, which is week 9 of the spring-summer season. And speaking of spring-summer, we have the spring teas dropping. I believe they are. Unless, are they the summer teas? No, they're the spring teas. The summer teas come later. So we've got the spring teas this week, which have had mixed reviews purely because, well, they're teas. Supreme teas are always like that. And more realistically, or more lately, they haven't really had the best feedback overall. So let's just get into it. Basically, it should be plain and simple, and yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's just jump straight into it, get into the list for this week, and yeah, let's go through it. So I'm waiting to see the retails, mainly on the first piece, just because I want to see how much it is, and I'll probably decide whether or not I go for it, because it would be quite cool to have, but at the same time, don't come broken, please. So the first piece is going to be the Rootkit timer. Personally, I think the red colorway is better. Silver just doesn't look too great with it. So yeah, we then have the repeat leather belt. Sometimes the prices can be fair on these, to be honest, and they can do well afterwards. Personally, I think that the red really stands out, and so is the black, but the red's just got more of a look to it that I just think's better. So hopefully they don't charge too much, because it will definitely be sought after, realistically. So yeah, we then have an overdyed S logo hoodie. To be honest, under £100 you might get me for that, but I'm expecting it to be over. But yeah, the overdyed piece, I kind of think it's okay, to be honest. I think more so in the tan and the cream sort of tone, it's better. I do think the other colorways are okay, but it's hit and miss. I don't know how I feel about this green having such a difference in the like color change, or the color difference, where it goes from really strong like green tone into this very washed out overdyed color of just like a lot of saturation being lost. So yeah, you don't really see it too much on like the purple and the black, or almost charcoal colorway, but it's definitely more stand out on the green. From there, we have one of the first tees for this week, which is going to be the Arabic logo tee. It's the top one. I don't know, the teas have had really mixed reviews and feedback. I've seen people saying that they're all terrible. I've seen people saying that some of them aren't great, but some of them are good. I don't know. To be honest, an Arabic tee, dependent on the colourway, I think it's perfectly fine. They don't use it too often, which is good, because I think, to be honest, after you've done like tees, hoodies and things and brought them back once or twice, you should really just retire it after that, because beyond that it just becomes like the S logo, where it's overused and it's just a consistent piece that will appear season to season. So for me, use it on these and then just don't do it again. Leave it where it is, because yeah, I just think that should be the way, but I think it was perfectly fine. We've then got the strawberry skateboard. I mean, it's a cool design, to be honest. It's not even... Is it a design? Yeah, because it's not a photo, because there's a butterfly there. Is it a red admiral? I can't tell. It could be their depiction of a red admiral, but yeah. Anyway, we then have the next tee being the business tee. I think it's a cool tee. I'd like to see the other colorways that it comes in. This is probably one of the ones that I like as an overall. I think the Arabic logo is perfectly fine. It's probably one of the more sought after, but I think I just like the look to this because it's a new, different design. So yeah, we then have the RONIN tee, which I believe on the back actually says RONIN. Really cool. I think it's one of the better tees as an overall, personally. It gives a very old school vibe as well. I don't know where the design is from, I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to act like I do, but it just gives like that it makes me think of Wolverine, like old X-Men comic type of look, which is why I like it. So yeah, we then have the RONIN short sleeve top as well. I think it's really cool. That's just me. So yeah, I liked all of the sort of RONIN themed pieces that they did this season. I think they were all like very clean and just well like executed in the end. So yeah, we then have the body snatchers tee. I saw a lot of people want this. It's a very full design. I just don't know how I feel about it though, I'll be perfectly honest. Like, I think in this colorway it stands out and looks cool. I think if it was red on black, sort of like the RONIN tee, that would be really cool for a change up of the colorway. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to get along with the design. We then have the overdyed S logo sweatpant to match the hoodie, and yeah, it's plain and simple in the end. Just go for whichever colourway you feel like if you're going for it. We then have the cargo pant, lots of pockets, lots of utility, some multi-camo colourways. I personally prefer the olive and black. I just think they're just a bit better. So yeah, we then have the eyewear tee. Not one of my favourites, I'll be honest. I mean, it ticks all the boxes for like large graphic, Supreme in the corner, you know, pear. No, it's not pear. I don't know what colourway they'd call it. It wouldn't be fuchsia, but anyway. It ticks all the boxes anyway, but just for me, I don't know, it just does nothing. We then have the beaded hoodie alongside the washed knockout denim varsity jacket. Yeah, simple pieces, not really much to say for them, to be honest. I'm not really a massive fan of either. I like the unique idea to the spell out of the text, but it doesn't do a lot for me. This was actually one of the tees that I liked, but it's clearly not appreciated by other people, which is going to be the League tee. I think of League of Legends, but anyway, which is what, a volleyball or a beach ball. I had this thing yesterday, and Larry in browser ended up being like, I think he was like, it's a beach ball in the end. But yeah, I like it, to be honest. I just like it's different, unique, and how they've actually at least got text going in a different direction to be flat, so it curves with the ball. So, but yeah. That's just me. We then have the skateboard as well, with like a Lakers colourway under the blue, and then Irish for the black colourway. It's a bit simple though for the skateboard. It's not really got anything more going on for it for that. If it was a sticker, that'd probably be cool. But we then have the strawberries tee. Yeah, I mean it's simple and easy, I suppose, in the end. A bit small on the graphic, but it's just one of those things. We have the racing fleece jacket. Why does that look like it's velour? No, it's polar. Okay. Maybe it'd be okay. Colourways are perfectly fine, but yeah, we have a repeat stitch anorak. It's perfectly fine. We then have a Buddha pin. I know people collect pins, so I know at least some people will be going for that. I like the colourways for the anorak as well. Tamagotchi tee. Supreme, please stop doing this. Genuinely, I said to people, when it comes to some tees that Supreme need, you need something that can zoom in so drastically, because they've done this with like the bottle cap tee, they've done this with other ones where it's just a small logo. You need the Hubble telescope to be able to actually see this graphic. I don't understand it. Like, really? I've had to zoom in 3 times to see this. That's what we're going for Tamagotchi. That's the level we're at. So anyway, we then have a camp cap. I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I'll butcher it. But it's like plaid, almost like a picnic blanket, but regardless. We then have a leather patch 6-panel, not my type. We have the flight pant as well, so if you want to put the picnic blanket on your legs, you can do so. We then have the pinstripe linen shirt, followed by the RONIN mesh short. It kind of okay. I don't know how I feel about the jersey and the mesh short, to be honest. I think the colourways being different is probably what doesn't really make me like really delve into them too much. And then we have the wool trouser short, which is plain and simple, but that's going to cover this week in the end. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below what you're going to be going for, whether or not you signed up for in-store or not this week. Personally, I would see myself wearing the RONIN tee, to be honest, I would, but out of anything realistically, I'd want the timer or the belt. Or nothing. You know, I've gone like 8 weeks or 7 weeks of nothing, so, you know, it could be one of those. But yeah, let me know if your items from last week arrived or not as well. And yeah, that's going to cover this video. So I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Peace.